Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana continues to do its correction, currently a little bit of upside today. After it moved into its new all-time high here back in November, it started its correction in an ABC correction, is in this channel here to the downside. You can see that very clearly within a 5-wave structure here, currently in a wave C, and we might already be in this wave 5 here. If we're already in the wave 5 is not confirmed yet. I think we are. Which would be the last leg down of the correction, but it could also be, and it is absolutely possible that we are still in this wave C, in this wave 4, yeah. And if we still are, then we would theoretically still have upside potential all the way to, all the way until, well, $140, right? Because in the end, a wave 4 consists of 3 waves, A, B, and C. And there's no reason why this could not have been here a wave A, this could be a wave B, and we could still have that wave C coming. That is absolutely possible, absolutely valid, yeah. I don't think we necessarily are, because a lot of cryptos made a lower low in the last few days, but it's possible, yeah. Wave Bs and wave 4s and ABC corrections are here to trick us, so that is still possible. Just want to make you aware that we could, at least the indicators would allow that we could push higher from here. Yeah, just want to make you aware. But that would all then just be another part of a correction, right? And bear in mind, everything in this range where we currently already are, I consider personally, and that is no financial advice at all, I consider that personally a good buying price. Oops. Because we are getting close to the completion of the correction, and I think it is hardly possible to always catch the lowest point to catch the low, all right? And here you can see why we would be having that space in a wave 4 to move higher, because if we put this target area just briefly on the chart again, for a wave 4, what do you need to do? We need to get to at least as a minimum the 0.214 fib level, $108. Solana did that, so the wave 4 could be over, right? But it did not touch a Fibonacci level really and found resistance there. For example, here the 0.382 fib level, $129, it didn't reach it. And also here the 0.5, that would be the maximum I would give it in a wave 4 at $143. So all of this would be part of a wave 4, and therefore we still have room for further upside, even though we moved out of the wave 4 target area here recently, which suggests it could be over, but it's not guaranteed to be over, okay? It can still be at play here. So this is possible, and I could imagine, I wouldn't be surprised if it moves up from here to that level, yeah, or at least to $129 once more. The reason is that the indicators do suggest it, okay? They, at least they would allow it. They would allow it. You can see how low still on the daily the RSI still is. And you can also see that on the MACD, we are about to get a bullish crossover again. Last time we had the bullish crossover, we moved from that wave 3 low from around $81 all the way up to 123, okay? So this is possibly coming again, another bullish crossover. Of course, how strong would it be? I can't tell you that yet. It could also just be a little one like here, you know, like this one that we had in the middle of January. But that will determine how we are moving in the next few days and probably also weeks. The thing is, why I also think, right, we could be seeing here something, is something else. So obviously what we did, we broke here, there was a head and shoulders on the chart that was broken down, okay? That was broken to the downside. Here, you had this head and shoulders, and that was broken as expected, yeah? However, the current retest of that line has not been successful. So it's actually breaking above the neckline again. And for a continuation of a downtrend, that's not a good sign. That's actually rather a sign that, right, we could now be moving up a little bit more from here, because that neckline has not been validated as resistance. It is now possibly getting support, okay? So be aware of that, because if we disregard now this pattern, what you get here in the end, and there are different ways how you could draw this, but this is for me now a descending wedge bullish pattern, out of which here at any moment we're going to break out. Bitcoin is currently out also in a similar pattern. In Bitcoin is in a broadening descending wedge, which is just a similar bullish pattern. And yeah, as I said, there are different ways how you could draw this, probably more like that, but it doesn't matter. You're here at a breakout point, and if that breaks out, then there is certainly potential to move higher here, maybe to, in the first instance, $96. That's that support, that resistance level. Then we've got 105 and 113. These are key levels here that I'd be watching out for resistance, but really the target area for that wedge would be at $121, the beginning of the wedge. Just looking purely at the technical side of things here. Overall, all of that would not suggest that the downtrend is over. As I just told you, even if we move up to $143, we could still be in that wave 4. It would not invalidate the wave 4. And yeah, even after that, then we could still continue down in our wave 5. The reason is this does not look bullish yet at all. No impulse here really. The move up here did look actually fairly similar to the move down. So it's pretty much equal. You don't see an impulsive move in any direction. What you would be looking for rather in the next move down, ideally, for me, would be something that we did here around the 22nd of January. That is an impulsive move down. Yeah, that is what I'd be looking for here. A really, really strong move down. We haven't seen it. Therefore, I think we could really still be in that wave 4. Okay, we could still be in that overall corrective pattern here and that corrective ABC. And the indicators, as I said, they are now fairly low. We're about to get a couple of bullish crossovers here and the price could be pushing higher. That's no guarantee though. It's very risky to take this as a long trade now, especially before a breakout. So if you want to trade that, maybe wait for a breakout here. That's up to you. And then I would personally take some profits around $120, but it doesn't need to work out. Generally, we are still in a downtrend. To do a short-term long trade in a downtrend is difficult. We don't have a confirmed uptrend yet. It doesn't look impulsive at all, and therefore trading here a wave 4 is risky, just to make you aware. Overall, I would still expect that we are getting down here into the region between $30 and $55. You know that my target area was originally up here. Of course, I moved it down now because we have reached that already. That started actually at $100 or 99, the 0.618 fib level, and we talked about that in November. That was reached. Therefore, anything the price is doing here now, for me, is actually not too relevant because we have hit the target area that I talked about back in November, and we have hit the level that Solana needs to do in order to complete the correction. So at any point in time, we could now develop here the low. And as per what cryptos normally do and young assets, it has done what it needs to do to complete the correction. So it doesn't mean it is completed yet, but it means that everybody who wants to get into Solana needs to be ready and needs to decide for themselves when they buy, okay? Because if it goes up from here, which is absolutely a possibility, I can't say that enough, that we have hit the target area we talked about a couple of months ago or even 3 months ago, and this is the target area where with the highest probability there will be a turnaround. Now, I don't think it will happen yet, but the possibility exists. And if you then wait until $144 and then it breaks that wave 4 and might actually move on from there, and you haven't got the foot in the door, then you know that's obviously up to you. So I'm not telling you to wait till $55 or anything, absolutely not. I think we're going to get there, but it doesn't need to, right? It doesn't. I mean, I don't have the crystal ball, so nobody knows. Okay. So far, it's all worked out, which doesn't mean it needs to continue to adhere to this pattern. All right, that's my view here on Solana today. Hopefully, you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And if you really like the content, maybe consider to check out the channel membership. For that, you can find the links in the video description. They take you to my website or to the membership area here on YouTube, where you can join and pick your membership option. There's the option just for live streams. There's the option for live streaming, Discord and Telegram access. And there's another one for now also the gold membership will give you access to my stocks and shares updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.